There was a man who once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." Certainly, Walt Disney had a dream, and he lived it. Chances are, all of you know who Walt Disney is and watched his films as a child. But the real question is, do you really know Walt Disney? Of course, the basics of his career are common knowledge, but how much do you know about his life? From 1920 to 1966, Walt Disney lived his dream. To understand the life of this inspirational man, let's take a look at 3 of the main events that led him to the name of Disney we know and love today: his childhood, beginning works as a cartoonist, and Disney Studios. Walter Elias Disney was born on December 5th, 1901. He was an American film producer, director, screenwriter, voice actor, cartoonist, and so much more. As the co-founder of Walt Disney Productions, he became one of the best-known picture producers in the world. He has won 26 Academy Awards out of 59 nominations and 7 Emmy Awards. While living in Missouri as a child, Walt developed his love for drawing. From Missouri, he moved to Kansas City with his family. During his time in Kansas City, he learned about motion pictures. In 1917, the family moved back to Chicago, where Disney was the cartoonist for the school newspaper. They were very patriotic and focused around World War II. Walt Disney dropped out of high school to join the Army, but was rejected because he was underage. He then returned to Kansas City to begin his artistic career. Walt and a friend, Ub Iwerks, decided to start their own commercial company and called it Iwerks Disney Commercial Artists. Disney left temporarily to find money at an ad company, and soon he was joined by Iwerks. Disney then took up an interest in animation thanks to the ad company he was working for at the time. Walt decided to open his own animation business and recruited some old friends and co-workers. This business was called Laugh-O-Gram Studio. Unfortunately, Walt was horrible with money and the company went bankrupt. After moving his business to Hollywood and signing multiple contracts, Disney had lost the rights to the first character he created, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. After returning to Kansas City, Walt felt that he needed to replace Oswald. This is where Mickey Mouse was born. Iwerks created the physical appearance of Mickey, but Walt gave him a soul. After Mickey Mouse, many shorts were created. Silly Symphonies was released in 1929, The Skeleton Dance being the first. These shorts began the Disney Revolution. During the year of 1934, Disney began the plans for his first full-length feature. When the industry came to know of these plans for Snow White, they felt it would ruin his company. Disney felt otherwise. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was in full production between 1934 to mid-1937. The finished film premiered at the Carthay Circle Theater and received a standing ovation. From here on out, Disney created many more films that we know and love today. These include Pinocchio, Fantasia, Bambi, Dumbo, and Alice in Wonderland. Disney was on full speed after the production of these films. He began the plans for the Disneyland theme park, originally planned to be built for employees of Disney Studios only. After his death in 1966, his brother Roy insisted that the name of Disney Studios be changed to Walt Disney Productions. Hopefully, you've learned more about the Walt Disney that we all love and how he became the filmmaker he became. He had a basic childhood where he was inspired about art, struggled through the stages of creating numerous companies, and finally grew to be Walt Disney we know. As Walt Disney said in 1965, "We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and new things because we are curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." Walt Disney lived his dream. Are you living yours? Thank you.